It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Today we're going to Los Angeles, Union Station to Union Station, and as I said yesterday, there's the famous stairs from the Untouchables. So let me zoom in on that. And if you remember the baby scene, you had the Navy guy, and he gets shot up as the baby carriage is falling down the stairs, and they had the shootout. And as I was trying to say yesterday, Frank Nini did not die of suicide in the subway. I think he just died of natural old age causes in real life. The Untouchables kind of used a little bit of fiction there. And we'll do the rest on the train. Meet you there, shall you? So here we are on the Southwest Chief, or Super Chief. They eliminated the Southwest Chief. I hope you see me pretty good there. But anyway, we're going to Chicago to LA. And my dad took this train 60 years ago, and we're repeating that. Of course, this is end of summer time instead of winter time, and he said it was -18, but we're in the middle of summer, or the end of summer around here. It's September, and they're gonna take our dinner reservations, and yeah, I'll keep you posted on the video. In Chicago.
Dinner reservations?
We're leaving the yard right now.
All these extra tracks go all different directions.
Yeah.
They go to Seattle, Emeryville, Texas, back east to Boston, or New York, or Washington, D.C. And the Metro is the local Illinois trains.
Dinner reservations going?
I gave you the reservation.
Okay, are you going to the room or need a reservation? Come in. Guys want to go into the room?
I got the Sears Tower. The Sears Tower backing up. I'm sitting on the rear view, leaving Chicago. Mid-September. Still end of summer though. And nice weather in Chicago. We don't have blistering heat. We don't have freezing weather, so it's wonderful weather. No ticket, Indiana Jones. Anything you have to say? You want to tell them about your trip in 1961?
No. Not right now.
Okay. Saying goodbye to Chicago. We're going to be approaching the suburbs fairly soon.
This is a smooth ride compared to the
Elevated.
elevated.
Yeah. We were on the elevated, and even BART and the subway and other public transit I've been on a lot smoother than the elevator. That's a good scenery, leaving Chicago, zooming in. Anyway, as I was saying, the weather is not too blistering, humid, hot like it's known for, or horrible freezing snow. We're now in the suburbs of Chicago. Next stop, Naperville, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago.
And we have relatives in Naperville.
Yeah, relatives.
The Liftons.
I think they're
I live in Naperville now.
relatives of your dad, right?
Yeah.
That's a suburb.
Yeah. And also Roland Lorenzo lives in Naperville.
No one knows who that is.
Former insurance guy. Former Golden Bear.
Mike.
These are the suburbs. I think we're in,
We're on an elevator.
no, what's the name of that suburb? Oak Park. I think this is Oak Park.
Yeah. We're still on an elevator railway.
Yeah, we're still in the Chicago area.
Maybe we're not on the ground level.
No, it's elevated like the L, which is over there. And there's the real L over there. A lot smoother. I think we're approaching Oak Park. The reason the buildings are all brick because in 1871 they had a huge fire that burned practically more than half the city. 1871, and more than half the city was burned down. They made an ordinance all buildings had to be brick. Of course, I think I saw a few wooden buildings that were built sometime in the 21st century. But all the buildings are mandatory to be brick here in the Chicago area. Of course, these newer buildings that are wooden were probably built sometime in the 21st century. You'll see a few. We'll be approaching Naperville fairly soon. I'm now on the lounge car, and we're now in LaGrange, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. Speeding right along, and suburbs. That was the Eisenhower Expressway. That's a metro station, and suburb of Chicago still. Looks like we just passed. I couldn't see that wire tower, but I think we're in another suburb. I'm gonna stop the video here, and when we get to the next rest area, walk around with film that. I think it's gonna be Naperville. Naperville, suburb of Chicago. We are now in the heartland of America, America's breadbasket, corn and wheat. We are in Illinois. Wheat and corn, breadbasket of America.
It's a barley field.
Hey, you have to have beer and whiskey
There's wheat.
and wheat. Have your
Wheat field.
have your beer and whiskey ready, yeah?
Beer, wheat, and corn.
Have your whiskey and alcohol beverage. But this is the breadbasket of America. Totally different scenery than our last train trip.
Move over.
And this isn't as popular as a route. All these corn farms as far as I can, but this is feeding the whole country. This is what feeds the country right here. I'm gonna stop it for here. I think it's plenty of farmland. This is the town of Mendota, Illinois. See the old mail thing. Railroad museum. Too bad I can't get off for this one. Yeah, a little railroad museum. Oh look, you can see the old mail. There's the old tracks from. Those are probably the tracks you were probably on when you were a kid. Those tracks there.
Probably, yeah.
Possibly. There's downtown over there. I could zoom in on it. Too bad I can't get off. I'll get off at the next fresh air stop. Look at this locomotive. What year is that, from the 20s?
Yeah.
Look at the track. There's the
We
old...
stop, we drop, and that is how we roll, folks. That was the world's greatest little city, Mendota, Illinois. Next up on our route comes up rather quick, 23 minutes to picturesque Princeton, Illinois, that perfect little postcard town. Thank you, folks, for traveling Amtrak here on the Southwest Street.
Oh, I think the station's behind it. Princeton.
Station behind us.
Yeah, station's behind it. Back there. An old school stop.
I'm gonna go to my suitcase and get some snacks.
Okay.
Bring them.
So we are parallel with Iowa. We're going south, and the Mississippi River that's the Muddy Mississippi. You know, you will have big steamboats. I'm guessing those properties are over $1 million. These house properties. That's the Muddy Mississippi River that we're staring at. I'm assuming these houses are over $1 million. Someone's calling. Mighty Mississippi River. We're crossing into Iowa. Big steamboat. The big one. We're gonna go downstairs and take some fresh air. We're going into Fort Madison, Iowa. We're approaching, crossing the Mighty Mississippi. Mighty Mississippi. There are big boats that go down, up and down this.
Yeah, that's cool. Some portion of it.
Have you got to dinner yet?
No,
No,
6:45.
I was gonna do a later one, but I don't think I've eaten in like 14 hours.
We did. We did because we stopped and had lunch right before we got on. Before we got to the Union Station.
This is a drawbridge, by the way.
It was late.
I left at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
Fort Madison.
Nice to meet you.
We came in 2 days ago.
From Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. We flew in and just kept around Chicago for a day or so.
I like Chicago.
I like Chicago.
Fort Madison, Iowa. Fort Madison, Iowa.
Right there, it says designated there. That must be
And they have the older model locomotives, though, unfortunately. I'm surprised with that. They have the older model locomotives. Town of Fort Madison. Very long baggage car, though. I'm a little surprised that they have the older locomotive. On the other side of the Mississippi bags, there's a shorter train. Shorter train. And yeah, this is an older train. And then the two engines. Yeah, it's very smooth. Very smooth. The older model train, it's not the hybrid, unfortunately. When we went on the LA to Seattle route, that was a hybrid, but this is an older model. So this is the old one. An old General Electric. Unfortunately, this is the older model. 168. Yeah, but anyway, so that's the old town, the old station, the old depot. They shut that one down sometime in the 60s, the old station over there, and they moved it over here. Yeah. They might be restoring that one, though. And this was a fort. And so this is a shorter train. They're changing crew. Hopefully it'll be a nicer crew for the night shift. For the night shift crew will be a nicer crew than what we've been experiencing so far. Just my opinion on the type of crew that we've had. It's 12 p.m. Yeah, Yeah, but we'll be gaining an hour when we cross into having us get back on board. It looks getting us back on. They didn't have the step stools. I'm hoping the next crew change is a lot friendlier. Anyway, so now we're in Iowa, and then briefly in Iowa, and then going to Missouri.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, this is Biker Sleeper Cartoon. I am stepping out.
We're having dinner in Midwest in Missouri. It looks like I believe we're in Missouri, going into Kansas.
Right.
A shrimp thing, and they give us a cocktail sauce.
Are you sure you don't want it?
Very good.
All right, look.
Very good. Yeah, I just wanted to take a picture of the steak and salmon. We're going to mix and match.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
So we're going to try the food here. Try the salmon.
We all know where that just smashed his.
Very delicious.
Somebody's got a minute.
Rice.
These other
Very good.
idiots over here just happen to.
Crew members, drop all checks, please. Crew members, please drop all checks.
And Bobby next door just
Got
happens
a
to have
steak.
a perfect block of wood. What's going on? And how many of us are going to?
What's the run that
It's
Ben
the
is
80s,
on?
bro. That's how we roll.
By the way, my
Surfliner.
nephew is an Amtrak engineer.
Oh,
He operates from San Diego to where'd you go?
LA.
Los Angeles.
Oh, wonderful.
He's a pastor, so yeah, he's an engineer. His name is Ben.
Man.
I like the both of
I'm a big engineer, but usually we don't know the engineers. Many. Unless you work those trades, the surfliners,
He
yes.
started out as a conductor. He worked on freight
Food and
trains
that's
and elevated, but now he's an engineer.
I could it.
Well, it's the same, I bet.
Very, very good.
All right, guys.
I mean,
We'll see you in the morning.
when kids
Take care. Have a good one.
Well, it could see Alan, but you have to ask him.
That's where all that could live in.
Very exquisite. Now this is the cheesecake.
With all that. I could have
And really good. Delicious. This is the back end of the train. One track. Desert. So we're at Lojanta, and they said we could be here for an hour. Lojanta, Colorado. Probably the other crew didn't get any sleep last night, we were told. So we had nothing to do. They said don't water up. I mean, pretty much well, they had to nap, I guess, huh?
How long can we wander around?
Huh?
How long can we wander around?
Till 10:30.
Wow.
Okay. We got 2 hours. No, really? 2 hours. 8:44.
Wow. We're just gonna wander around Lojanta, I guess. We're stuck here for yeah. Wow. We're looking around Lojanta, which is a sleepy little town. And there's the train back there. They said they were here for at least 2 hours. And it's like a sleepy little town. But there's the train.
We're at 4,000 feet. It was 143 years old.
I was looking around Lahonta. In the desert, wild west of the desert. Just doing 10 seconds of this. Miner car, we're in the mountains now. Rocky Mountains, crossing into Albuquerque. Las Vegas, New Mexico. That's a different Las Vegas. Las Vegas, New Mexico, and New Mexico. Oh well, Las Vegas, New Mexico is. It's not obviously. It's not the Las. Santa Fe, New Mexico.
What?
Santa Fe, New Mexico, swerving around. That's Santa Fe there.
So if you had done it in New York, isn't it bus plane folks nice Bronco. Yeah, I think we're actually on a bridge, man.
We're now going 90 miles per hour, and we are now parallel with Route 66. Hopefully we make up some time.
3 horses.
Oh, okay. Here in Amboy, California, there's Route 66 parallel with us. 210 minus sea level. We'd be underwater here. We're in the ocean. So we're below sea level here in the Mojave Desert. But there's Route 66 parallel with us. Over there in the distance right there. You can see it. Not the dirt, but the paved thing. That's Route 66. I'm surprised we're going kind of slow. Yeah. 66 is right there. We're parallel with Route 66. It even says 66. Look at that. Huh. For my Route 66 trip, we were pacing the train tracks. Well, there it is from this point of view. Placing the train tracks.
Oh yeah, lovely.
And we are below sea level right now. Three things going on here. We got I-40, which is where all the big rig trucks are, you see in the distance. And then you have 66, you can't really see because there's no traffic on 66 right now, but that's now called Main Street, right here in Barstow, California. And and on our right, we'll see we'll be passing through McDonald's.
Are you guys gonna come for breakfast? Not yet.
We'll be passing through a...
Is she here?
No.
We're passing through a McDonald's on our right that I usually stop at when I go to Las Vegas.
Barstow's the McDonald's wheel.
So anyway, so I-40, and hugging it is Main Street, which is Route 66. And the Main Street is where McDonald's is, and then here are the train tracks. And then to the left is I-15 on the road to Las Vegas. So when because 40 dead ends, and the 15. But if you want to go to Las Vegas, you go on the other side of these hills over here, and that's I-15 to the left. And then, of course, Main Street is Route 66. Because Route 66 is the Main Street of America, yes. My turn. Interesting phenomena here. We are on the railroad which came in the 1800s and 1870s. Then Route 66 came in the 1930s. And then Eisenhower built the superhighway I-40 in 1956.
That's the famous.
That's the McDonald's.
we've always
Used to be the Harvey House. That's where we always go there when we go to. Of course, I-15 is popping. There's I-15 go to Las Vegas. So I usually not. This is the Harvey House. And this was a Harvey House in the 1800s. And there's the train going west toward Los Angeles. So. Winding down the trip in Riverside, California. We'll be in Fullerton, Orange County in about 30 minutes if we go to the speed. And then we'll be in LA 30 minutes later. So we'll probably be in LA at about 11:30, 12. Winding everything down around here. This is San Bernardino County, and then we'll be in Orange, and then up into Los Angeles. Parallel with the 10 freeway going into Los Angeles. The Los Angeles area is very smart. They have more than one rail. So for the express trains, these can be express trains, and the commuters can pull over to the commuter. We're in the Los Angeles area. We just left Fullerton, coming up into Los Angeles County, into the back end here. See the houses on that side, but we're in Los Angeles County. We'll be there in about 20 minutes or so. A lot different than Chicago metropolitan area, isn't it? And this will conclude the train ride. This is David Johnny 2B signing off. Downtown Los Angeles.